Preparation for Ascension. Beloved one, shall we speak about ascension? It is a topic which has fascinated you lifetime after lifetime. It is a topic which you have contemplated, meditated upon, questioned, thought was something far removed from you, quite a miracle. You were present when I ascended the body, and you saw it to be quite a miracle in that day and time, which it was. But ascension is not just assigned to a historical time long ago. It is something truly that you can do, that you will do, that you have done. I say that you have done, because as we speak of ascension, there is a knowing deep within you, a relatedness you can understand. And if there's an understanding and a relatedness, it is because there is a program deep within you which remembers you have done it as well. Take a moment, just a moment, to contemplate how it would feel to ascend the body in light. The body would be so light, radiant, the law of gravity would no longer apply, and you would feel yourself light as the spirit ascending the body. Can you visualize that? Can you feel that? Yes, for in truth, in what you would call another reality, you have already done it. Sometimes I hear you ask, how can I ascend out of this world above my troubles? Would that I could be the spirit free to fly above all the troubles of the world. In truth, in any moment you can ascend over the troubles, whether you ascend the body or not. For verily I say unto you that the ascension of the body is not the end product. It is but a fringe benefit. What is important is the ascension in consciousness, to come up higher over everything which has seemed to weigh you down, to come up higher in consciousness to realize the oneness of spirit with the Father, with the divine isness which you are and always have been. That is the true ascension. Whenever the voice of the world will present to you the questions, the confusion, the conflicts, allow yourself quickly to take the deep breath and to come onto the place of peace within the heart. There, abiding in faith and in trust, asking for holy vision. It will be given to you, and you will ascend over the problem, the conflict, the confusion. Ascension, beloved one, is possible in every day. The ascension in consciousness. If it be part of your mission, your purpose, to make demonstration to ascend the body, then that will come as a result, a fringe benefit of the ascension in consciousness which you have been practicing moment by moment, day by day. That is truly how my ascension happened. It was not by the touch of a magic wand and all of a sudden I went poof. It was a process of remembrance, of knowing that I and the Father are one. The realization that I would not be, and this is true of you as well, if I were not life. I would not be if I were not one with the Father. I could have no being. As I was allowing myself to abide with that realization, walking every step of the journey, knowing that I am one with the Father, there came such a remembrance that everything took on a new light. Now, it is not necessary that you ascend the body in this lifetime or any other lifetime in order to be spiritual, in order to be loved of the Father, in order to graduate, in order to be worth a value. It is not necessary as you would see a certain exam that you have to pass. You do not have to ascend the body. For I say unto you, you do the most wonderful miracle in manifesting the body in the first place. Know you that the body is divine energy? It is light coalesced into form. Know you that that is a miracle, and you do it moment by moment. It would not stay together if you did not have the consciousness and a collective belief that there will be form coalesced out of light. So I say unto you that ascending a body is no more difficult and no more wonderful than what you do in manifesting a body. Think upon that for a bit. After the resurrection I came and dwelt amongst you once again. And when I had shared with you many of the things which had been revealed to me, there came a knowing that it was time for me to absent myself physically. I knew that truly never could I be separate from you, always I carry you in my heart. So I gathered you and many others in our favorite gathering place, and we sang with great joy. I spoke unto you of the oneness with the Father. I spoke to you, Lo, I am with you always. I cannot be otherwise. You cannot go anywhere without me. I am with you always, even unto the end of the age. You have read this in your scripture, however, there were a couple of words which were left out. They were understood at the time when the message was given, but they were not recorded. Even unto the end of the ages of forgetfulness. Lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the age of forgetfulness. When, of course, you remember that I am one with you, and we are one with the Father, and we are all one God-mind, and that is the end of the age of forgetfulness. Being caught up in such an enlivenment, so caught up in the spirit of lightness, I allowed the body to return again to the light which it is, and ascended. This was called a miracle, and it was talked about, rumored about, and the word spread quickly. Now, did I say ascended? In other words, physically apart from you? No, I came, dwelt amongst you again, as I do even now sometimes when you are least expecting it. What is important is to remember the true ascension, the ascension in consciousness, coming up higher with every realization that I and the Father are one. I am not held to this world. I am not bound by the world belief. I am the extension of the Father right here, right now. God so loved the world that he gave you to love it and to transform it, and in that realization you know your own ascension. Now, how do you prepare for ascension? Whether it be in consciousness, which in truth has to come first, or the physical ascension. It is to follow the way of the Master. We have spoken of that already. The way of the Master is to abide in peace. The way of the Master is to abide as the beholder. The way of the Master is to abide in trust. Preparation for ascension is to know that truly you are the one with the divine guidance. There is nothing outside of you. It is to know that you are the extension of the Father wherever you find yourself, and it is to abide in the place of divine isness even while everything is whirling about you. Preparation for ascension asks of you a discipline of choice, of choosing the way of the Master, the way of patience, asking whatever question, however complex it seems to be, to reveal its deeper meaning, its true meaning. The way of the Master is the way of love, loving all things, abiding with all things, allowing all things. The way of love looks past appearances and knows that everything works to bring forth the Christ. Preparation for ascension is a discipline of choosing to live in joy, knowing that truly you are the joy of the Father come forth into expression. Preparation for ascension lies in appreciation everything in your experience and finding joy in it. When you abide with the discipline of the Master, choosing to abide as the Master, choosing to abide as the beholder, choosing to abide in love, choosing to abide in joy no matter what the circumstance be, choosing to claim and realize your freedom, your divinity, then you have known ascension. Arise up, ascended one. Arise up and dance as the free spirit which you are. Arise up in joy, exaltation. Arise and know that you are the innocent one. You are ascended into a reality the world knows not. You are home once again. So be it.